Hello? Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Today we're gonna do a tier list. Hey. Today we're gonna be doing a tier list. Just to verify with everyone, I've got my 3 drinks. Okay. We've got my water. It is in a bubbly cup because I dropped my water bottle and it broke. My wife's gonna kill me. I'm gonna have to buy a new one. But yeah, I dropped it on my way in to stream. Freaked out, cleaned up the water. But yeah, I dropped it on the carpet and poof, the bottom broke out. Like literally, not even like shattered on the side. It's a hard plastic water, but the bottom, literally the bottom part of it, popped a piece out. I'm gonna have to get a new one. But for now, I'm using this guy. Ow! I just whacked myself in the glasses. Okay. I'm gonna set my headset up here in a second and play some music, probably. Let's get down to business to defeat the Hun. Do I got it saved? Do we have the generic? There we go. Royalty-free music. Why? Because it's royalty-free. One of these times I am just gonna play Jack Films royalty-free Christmas music. Maybe like Christmas time next year. I'll just play that while I do something like this because that's the best. I'm not gonna lie. That is literally the best. Yeah, we'll play this one. Turn my headset on. Should have been more ready, but I wasn't. Not the right thing. Come on. Bluetooth. Bluetooth and devices. Connect. Connecting. Come on. Yes, they're connected. There we go. That's muted. There we go. We'll keep it pretty low though. Let me know if it's too high for anyone or something. I don't know. Just some nice I'm gonna toss acoustic in there. Film and score is also fine. Jazz music is pretty dope. R&B, soul, rock. That's pretty good. Let's hop up here. Try this one. Anyway, that's the first drink. Getting my empty bottles. I gotta clean up here. Second one is Diet Mountain Dew. That is what I always drink. If anyone wants to call me heathen, please do. Please call me a heathen. I get it. I understand. I can't drink regular sugar. It kills me. Sometimes, depending on the amount I'm drinking, I just like the diet. I guess I got used to the aspartame that is in most diets. So yeah, I can't drink Diet Coke anymore. That one I actually know that the dark syrup gives me phlegm. So that's not good regularly and definitely not good for streaming. And I got this at a Comic-Con. It's like a Thief 3D printed thing. It's super cool. And the last one is my chai. And this is what I was talking about most of the time. This has a tablespoon of brown sugar. Some honey and chai. It tastes delicious. It's Stitch. Let's get weird. Let's get weird. One for hydration. One for energy. One because I'm sad that my water bottle broke. So that's how that goes. But yeah, tier lists. I like doing tier lists sometimes. They're just chill. I really didn't know what to do. Thought about continuing streaming God of War, and I just kind of went, no, I don't want to today. So what else can I do? I'm going to commit the cardinal sin and clean my glasses with my shirt. I don't have my glasses rag on me. Hopefully this works. But yeah, rocking my hoodie. You can't see it on the back because of my back. I'll show it off here though. I hope you guys can see that. That is my Yu Yu Hakusho hoodie. I love that anime. It is one of my favorite animes of all time. Hunter x Hunter is just as good. Anime-wise, both versions of it. Lots of good stuff from that creator. I forget his name. Don't ask me. I'm not good with names. But this is going to be awesome because anyone who checks this out will get to know a lot about me for this community that I'm trying to create. Excuse me. And that's ranking some very popular video games. You will be able to judge me based off the games I have played, the ones I haven't played, and my opinions on these. So let's go over the tiers. You've got Masterpiece. This is like amazing game, no flaws. Okay, and I guess I should identify. For me, a game is a masterpiece if I can't name a flaw. If me myself, Henry, cannot name a flaw with it, then I instinctively put it as a masterpiece, okay? If I can't go, every time I play this game, or play through this game, I go, I've got no complaints. And honestly, that's just how I rank games. Flaws dictate games for me. A game can be amazing, like, a game can be amazing and have a single flaw, and it's not a masterpiece. Something that just kind of nags at you, but it's, like, very little, you know? Just, like, kind of there, right? Like, this Call of Duty game was really good, but, like, it played like the other game. It's still really amazing, but it's still the other game. Like that, right? Like, it plays so similar to the previous game that you kind of feel like you're playing that one, but they're still both amazing. Kind of like Reliant K's music, just, like, always amazing, but it kind of blurs together. Great just has more than one flaw. Like, you're getting to the point where you're like, I had a good time playing this, please continue to play through it. Like, play through this game. I suggest everyone play through this game. If this one thing bothers you, it's only there every once in a while. You can ignore it. Very good. You're getting to that, like, again, play through it. But I'm thinking very good and good are the two areas where, like, but if you don't like long load times, don't play this game. You won't like it. It has long load times. I'm talking like 2-minute load times here, guys. Like, just don't bother. It's going to ruin the game flow for you. You're not going to like it, okay? A decent is, that's hitting that, like, that niche level. Like, it's not in the bad territory here. The bad, really bad, and horrible territory. I have not tried the game yet, right? But, like, decent is like, this is a niche game. It has a lot of flaws, but what it does almost outweighs those flaws if those flaws don't bother you. It's like movies, right? Movies have I guess games have gimmicks. Movies have what's it called? I forget what it's called. CinemaSins says it all the time. It's that they have cliches. That's what it's called. Movies have cliches. Some of those cliches if you're like a critic, they start blurring together, and you go like, I don't like these movies because they all do the same thing. I can tell you exactly what's going to happen before it happens, right? But some people like those cliches. You know, some people grew up with them and it doesn't bother them, and they really like those cliches. And that's where decent comes in. It's like, hey, yeah, I know that this platformer game has like 30 different like mini game-esque things that you have to do, and it changes up styles all the time. It's not a great game. It's a decent game, but like I like that factor of the game, right? You know? So let's hit this up. I don't really know what's on this list. We'll just start off with the first one, BioShock. Okay. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I have never beat BioShock. I have played BioShock. I need to complete BioShock. I know the ending. I got spoiled, and I stopped playing. Happens sometimes to people. But I hate to start here. I don't think I can name a flaw in BioShock. The atmosphere is great. There's not crappy load times. The gameplay loop is very well done. The combat's completely fine. Actually, I would say it's above fine. It's very unique. It really gives you the right amount of control on what you want to do. Yeah, like honestly, like playing this on PC with like no load time issues. Yeah, no, I really do. It has that horror. It really hits every part I want to. I have to say. BioShock's a masterpiece, guys. I have to. Okay, this is like top 10 game levels of masterpiece. Hi, Faye. You guys can see my cat. She's sleeping in the back. There she is. Oh, wait. No, lean this way. There she is. Right here. Cat. Cat. Okay. I gotta go reverse. Up, this way, down, that way. There we go. Cat. She's just relaxing in the back. She wants pets. She always wants pets. She will come up here and headbutt me at some point. I guarantee you. If she doesn't sleep this entire time. But yeah, BioShock's amazing. I don't know why I haven't beat... Oh, I do know why, because it got spoiled for me and I knew the ending and I got upset. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I have played the first 10 minutes of this game. And I'll tell you what. I played, I played one of the Game Boy Advance games. I think it was Aria of Sorrows. And I felt like it just did this, but better. I didn't like how slow-paced this was. Okay, I'm gonna put it in a have not tried. Because I gave it 10-minute try and went, I don't want to play this right now. I don't think it's worth me rating. I don't think I have a right to rate it after 10 minutes of gameplay. An hour, I'll give a game. Like, if you took an hour to play the game and it wasn't Red Dead 2, you got taste on there, okay? But if Red Dead 2 took too long to get through the beginning. I've been told. I haven't played Red Dead 2. I've played Red Dead 1. Not played all of it. But I have played that for like 3 hours. I like Red Dead 1. For as lackluster as the combat is, it works in Red Dead because it's like a Western shootout. Fallout New Vegas. I have put hours into Fallout New Vegas. The game, I still haven't beat it. You will catch on to a trend. I don't beat games anymore. I have too much neurodivergent brain energy flying all over the place to beat a game. But I have played this. I quit every time I find ants because I don't like insects and the ants scare me. This game's terrifying to me because it has giant radioactive ants. But I have to say, this is an amazing game. This is an amazing game. Maybe I'll put it on Masterpiece, but there's very little wrong with this. It has the right RPG elements without going so in depth that you lose people. But it allows you to really create a character. It lets you do multiple different run-throughs, each time doing a different build, which is super fun, giving it so much replayability. And it's the same thing, like BioShock has replayability. Because, like, you played through it and you used your favorite abilities, and now you're going to play through it and choose, like, a different ability you didn't try before. This one, you can go through it again. And I think Fallout and both Fallout 3, New Vegas, and to an extent 4 really ushered in, and I guess Skyrim and Oblivion did this too. and even Morrowind, like the Bethesda, really introduced this concept of like what I think an open world game should be, which is, you idiot, don't complete this game. You're not the completionist. Just play through the game. Enjoy playing through the game as it is. And, like, after all of that, after you've played through the game, play through it again. But go somewhere else. Do something different. You know? It's fun. Like, maybe, and this is the autistic OCD in me. Maybe keep a checklist of like, hey, I did this stuff before. I don't have a great memory, so like mark off the stuff I did. I did this giant quest. Next time, like Skyrim. This time I made a thief. Let's do the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood. Next time I make a warrior. Let's do the Warriors Guild or whatever the one in Whiterun is. And then if you make a mage, do the mage is good. It's fun. It's an interesting concept. Go to those towns, do those things while you do the main quests. It's interesting in that regard. I really like that feel. It almost makes me want to put New Vegas in the Masterpiece. It doesn't have enough flaws. Does it have enough? The load times aren't bad on PC or anything, actually. You got so many ways to go. I'm going to keep it in amazing. But I can't think of any flaws. Man, I'm putting it here. I'm putting it in amazing. I'm going to put it below BioShock, but I'm putting it in amazing. This is an amazing game. It really is. That's the point. That's the thing about this. This list is like the top 100 plus best games ever made. We're gonna get some high tier games here, which is the whole point. So, excuse me there. But let's head to the next game. Half-Life. This is not Half-Life 2. This is Half-Life, and I have not played Half-Life. I've played a bit. But yeah, so like, but yeah, I haven't played Half-Life. I played a bit of Half-Life 2. We'll get to that if that's on this list. But I have not touched Half-Life. It's a cardinal sin. I really should play it. Both of these are. Street Fighter 2. Oh man, people get to feel about I'm gonna set it here for now. It's half. I'm gonna put it here for now. Just hold it on, okay? Street Fighter 2. What is my opinion on fighting games? Do I like Street Fighter? I absolutely love playing Street Fighter with friends that are at the same level as me, which is very low. I suck at Street Fighter. I am trash at it. I'm not good at quarter turning. I can't do the Z move thing. Fingers stupid. Not good at it. I can kind of do them. There's other fighting games I'm okay at, moderate at. Some might say good, or wouldn't say great or amazing. But with that in mind, I'm ranking these based off of my opinion. And on my opinion, yeah, it's a good game. It is. I'm not going to put it any higher. I have this my issue with fighting games is I do not have friends who like playing them. And the friends I do who like playing them are up here, like off camera good. Like, they go to tournaments good. I'm like here, could probably get to here, but I have too much ADHD to get to here without, like, I take my meds, but as soon as they wear off, I, like, flunk down into video games when it comes to fighting games. But, like, right here is where I'm at, and where I like to be with other friends. And if I got another friend to play the game with me, we could get up here and have fun. But my friends don't like fighting games. They find them boring and shallow. Fighting games are not shallow. They're very, very in-depth and very fun, especially if you go with the single character, learn them, and then learn another character. They're fun. I love fighting games. I'm putting in a good, though, because my experience with fighting games have just been lackluster, unfortunately. I'm putting this in amazing. I don't think I can make it a masterpiece. I've got over 1,000 hours in this game. It is probably my most played game of all time. Definitely most played franchise of all time. This is my party game. This is my game to play with my best friend. This is just everything to me. It truly is. Just an ultimate game. Pun intended. Like, I love Smash Bros. Ultimate, okay? Every last little part of it. All the characters, even the ones... there's characters I do not like playing that I'm like, maybe I'll learn how to play them so I don't hate playing them. And then there's other characters that I go, I'm never going to learn how to play them. But I like to choose random, so I kind of like to know how to play each character just a little bit, and that's my problem. I do not like to main people. Normally, like my main is Wolf and Min Min, and I like Byleth, and mainly Wolf. I mean, I like all the characters, but I usually, like, if I have to choose a main, it's between Wolf, Min Min, and Zero Suit. If you want me to choose a main throughout the entire series, that's Yoshi. I like Yoshi. Some people hate Yoshi, and I understand hating him. He is an annoying character to fight because he just rushes you down and keeps pecking you until you die. And that's the point. But all these characters play so similarly where, like, if you have the fundamentals, the fundies of the game, you can play most of the characters. And if you don't, you can learn one character and just get good with it. Excuse me. I love this game. My hours in the game speak for itself. Like, I mean, for real. Let me check. I think if I go to my... I'm on my Switch here. 1,185 hours or more. Like Breath of the Wild, I have 100 hours or more in. And Arceus, I have 120. But like, dude, 1,185. Now, that's not a lot to some people. Some people have played other games and they've put so many hours into the game, it's ridiculous. Like, more than 1,000. Like, they're talking, like, a year's worth of hours. Like, that's all they play. Minecraft would be one of them for some people. But for me, I love Smash Bros. I play it by myself. I'll go to bed and just boot up Smash Bros. And just play against some CPUs and just go to bed. And that's without playing World of Light. I didn't care for World of Light. I tried to. It bored me. I just wanted to play with my friends at that point. And now I ruined it because I'd have to start a new file. I've got all the spirits. I don't know how to turn them off, and I don't want to turn them off. And I broke it. It's no longer a challenge. It's kind of boring. But I just like Smash Bros. I just love Smash Bros. Why is it not a masterpiece? The cynic in me, the competitive guy in me, because this is that one fighting game that I love playing, that I could totally try to get to top tier. Not top tier, but like locals. Nintendo's no longer patching it, and we've got some characters that are not fun, that need reworks. Sonic needs a complete rework because his gameplay style isn't fun. Steve is literally broken with a glitch that breaks the game, and Kazuya totally defeats the entire purpose of the game. I think the rest of the characters, as far as I can tell, are fine. Some of them are annoying, or like really strong if you know how to play them. But those three characters are just like not fun to play against. None of my friends play them. I like playing Sonic. I don't play him because people don't like playing against him. I'd like him to be reworked so I could play him and people wouldn't hate him. You know, like, I don't know. But yeah, like there are broken things about the game, and yes, I know broken things about a game, and I put New Vegas up there. I'm putting it in amazing. Maybe my bias will beat it out and put it in. I have never played Team Fortress 2 once. I've never cared to play Team Fortress 2. It really just isn't a game that I care about. I didn't have a PC when it came out that could play it. I do now, and I just never, I mean, maybe at some point, well, okay, I think it's free to play, right? Like, does it have, have controller support? Okay, cool. Frick it, I'm on here. I don't think I've installed. Let's go to the store. There. I'm installing it. I'll try it out. I've never touched it. Until Dawn. Sorry, getting updates from my wife as I stream. Until Dawn. I have done 2 playthroughs of this game. Both with friends. This is, again, another party game for me. Like, it 100% is a party game. Because it is what it is. Like, I don't like playing this game by myself. I find it boring. Maybe I'll stream it at some point. Because, like, if I actually ever get people on this thing over here, this chat, where they can help me make decisions, I'll play it. Watching me play one of these games will give you an aneurysm. I have confirmed that with my best friend, okay? He has said, and I quote, "Henry, I am never going to play another game like Wolf Among Us with you because you gave me several aneurysms during the playthrough." I responded, "Sir, I'm dyslexic. I can read 2 out of the 4 choices. And I do not want to do nothing. So I will pick the first 2 I read. And they're not always this one and this one. Or they're not always like the first 2, top 2. This one and this one. Sometimes it's this one and this one. Or it's this one and that one. Or it's 2 of them. Randomly. I'm also kind of a dick. So when you play this game with me, I'm going to make you shake during the don't move scenes. I'm going to make people, like, when we pass the controller around, they know when it gets to me, they're like, people are going to die. I'm going to choose the path everyone tells me not to choose. Because it's the more exciting path. I want to see I'm a people watcher. I want to watch people. And watching them go, what the did you choose that path for? I'll go, for that exact reaction, sir. That was my intent. There's no flaws in Until Dawn, guys. The game it is perfect. Literally perfect, okay? Yes, it's not a game for everyone, because that style of game is not for everyone. But when you have a box of popcorn, bag of popcorn, bowl of popcorn, bowl of popcorn, and when you have a bowl of popcorn and you just sit there, this is not the right music for this game, but fuck it. Is no music playing? That should be better. Maybe a little lower. There we go. But yeah, when you have like a bag of popcorn and you sit down with your buddies and pop open Until Dawn, it's like that classic horror movie that you watch. You've seen it 2, 3, 4, 6, 10, 12 times. You know the ending. You know the twists and the turns. But it's always fun to watch. And in this one, the outcome's not always the same. Some people live, some people die. There's so many different ways you can go about it. This time you did it better. This time, your other buddy got to hold the controller during this part. He didn't do it last time. He chose a different path than you. This guy decided to do nothing. It's insane what you can get with the diverseness in this game. And it's such a classic horror trope type of game, and I love every moment of it. If you don't like classic horror films like Scream and Halloween and Friday the 13th, like classic slasher flicks, you won't, or monster flicks, you won't like this game. But if you do and you haven't played it and you have a PS4, play it. Don't play it by yourself. Treat it like a movie. Get a group of friends, grab some popcorn, some sodies, and just sit down, drink your sody water, eat your popcorn, pass the controller around, and I guarantee you it'll be one of your favorite games of all time. Warframe. Okay, Warframe is... I've put, like, maybe 10 hours into this game. I've tried playing it for, like, 5-hour increments twice. This is what Destiny wanted to be before Destiny was Destiny, okay? And I'll tell you right now, Destiny 1 became such a great game. Destiny 2 dropped the ball, but where Destiny 2 is right now is such a fun game to play with friends, okay? And that's the key word, with friends. I don't like Warframe by myself, which is why I never got into it. And I don't have friends who want to play it. I don't think it's on Xbox last time I checked, so my friends have Xbox. They don't have a PC, they don't have a PlayStation, so they can't play with me. If it is, I've been trying to. But, like, one of them has a kid, the other one's tired all the time, and the last one plays Destiny. Actually, the second one, my best friend plays Destiny as well. I don't play Destiny, by the way. I don't mind Destiny 2. I just don't. Because I don't like unbeatable games like Warframe, because I have too many other games in my library that I need to beat. Case in point, I beat Until Dawn here. I haven't even beat these other games. Like this guy. I haven't played the main story. I didn't care about it. But, like, I haven't beat these two games, and Warframe doesn't have an ending. It's literally just like another one of those looter shooter games. And I love the gameplay and the feel and the ideas and everything about it. I think I put it in great, though, because I think Warframe hits that problem of, like, it's like that indie game. So, like, it doesn't have the best, like, smoothness to it. It's got some janky quirks. I like my janky quirks. But I prefer, like, a little bit more smooth games sometimes. So I'm going to put it in great. Might drop it down to very good. Okay. Uncharted 4, haven't touched. I've played through the first one. Should play through 2, 3, 4 sometime. Yakuza. Which Yakuza? That's Yakuza 2. Okay. I am trying to play through the Yakuza series this year. It's on Game Pass. I'm so bad at playing through it, guys. I'm sorry. There's too much crap to do. I started with 0, because I wanted to play it chronologically. So I'm doing 0, 1 through 6, because they're all available on Game Pass. I need to get back into that. I did not want to stream it. I just wanted to enjoy the game series. And now Zelda's out, so I'm playing that. So I can't talk about that. I have played Battlefield 1. I played Battlefield 1 online for roughly 1 match, and I hated it. Now you might say, well, why do you hate it? It's such a good game. I suck at Battlefield. I'm not good at FPS in the first place, and Battlefield I'm worse at. So I'm putting it in horrible. Because I'm bad. Because I'm horrible at the game. Pro Skater 2. This. Is it a masterpiece? Is it a... Yeah, it's a masterpiece. 1 is not a masterpiece. But 2 and 3? 2 and 3 are masterpieces. It's like Until Dawn. This is for people who like the game. I love the game. I love 100%ing it. I love just running through it for fun. See how fast I can beat it. I love the combo system, the stages, the music. My music taste almost comes completely from this game series, guys. I love this game. Everything about it, guys. Literally everything about it. I love all of it. That's the whole thing. I absolutely love every last part about this game. And I really can't think of anything that makes me go, I don't like this game. This game isn't good. There's no flaws. It's a great game. It's flawless. Play it. The multiplayer is fun. Horse is fun. Graffiti is fun. All of it is fun. Okay, I haven't played Red Dead 2. I already said that. I haven't played Dota 2. Haven't played Fire Emblem. Halo Reach. Oh, man. To be or not to be? That is the question. There's no question more nobler than the classic conception of ideology of, is Halo Reach a masterpiece? If you're just taking the amazing campaign into consideration, this game's a 10 out of 10. No flaws. Perfect. Battle Royale victory. First place. Such a good game. Such a marvelous, magnificent game that you can play with up to 4 people. You and 3 friends can play this game. And you can play it so easily with Game Pass on the Master Collection. This game is so fun. Its story is so intense. And its multiplayer is ranked among some of the best. But for me, its multiplayer, being the online gameplay, never reached up to 3. I'm a fan of 3. I've always been a fan of 3. 3 has always been my favorite Halo. It has. Not story-wise, but just online. I like the gameplay of 3 just a tad more. And amongst my friends, I'm known as the Reach hater. Not because of the story, of course, but because I always complain about the multiplayer. And that's because there's flaws in the multiplayer that 3 didn't have that I just don't like. It increased some of the map sizes because you mostly had sprints, but there was a lot more creativity in the game. A lot more open-ended aspects. You could set, builds. Most people didn't do that. You could do, interesting map levels and such good Forge for the original Forge. And the custom games is where all that reached out. And when I play custom games with friends, I enjoy it. But when I play it by myself, I don't like it. So, is Reach a masterpiece? No. I'm going to put it in the amazing category. Because to me, I don't love playing Halo Reach online with my friends. I much prefer playing 3. And that's because I'm better at 3 than I am at Reach. But I'm also kind of shite at both. And maybe my bias shouldn't prevent me from putting a game at Masterpiece. And people can hate me. Do I let people hate me? Man. No, I can't. I haven't been talking about the online for most of these games. I mean, like, Smash Online I don't play, and I don't play the online here. And if I'm playing with, friends... No, but that's the thing. Not including the online, just playing custom games with friends, I would pull up 3 before I pull up Reach. But, if I can choose one to mess with, I'd probably choose Reach because there's more options. My pride won't let me put it at Masterpiece. Maybe I'll break that pride at some point. Sonic Mania, I've played it. I have not beat it. I love Sonic. I do. I truly do. I don't like Sonic 2D games. I'm bad at them. Very much so bad at them. But, when it comes to Sonic Mania, I ain't gonna try. I'm gonna put it at very good. Okay? Again, reminder, this is not like I didn't grow up on 2D Sonic games and I grew up on the 3D ones. I'm 27, okay? I grew up playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Not Sonic 2, not Sonic 1, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That is my prime 2D Sonic game, okay? Afterwards, yes, I am a 3D Sonic fan. I love Adventures. I love Adventures 2. I love Heroes. I like Shadow the Hedgehog, even for as much of a mess that is. I like, and actually, Sonic games have such a bad reputation, and I've never had a lot of money, so I kind of stayed away from some of them sometimes. 06, I didn't have a 360 at the time. Couldn't really play it, and it's such a bogged down mess of a game that I'm never touching it. Then you look at something like Sonic. I had a Wii, so I bought the Sonic Story Tales, right? I bought Secret Rings when it came out because it was the next Sonic game. I was so excited because I couldn't play 06. Got it. I loved it as a kid. Hate it now. Trash game. Never played the night. Guess my Wii broke by then. Yeah, my Wii broke. Surprise, surprise. Colors. Played a little bit of Colors. It was okay. Not really for me. Actually, it would be for me if I had more time with it. I just didn't. I never really got into the Werehog of Sonic Unleashed. Again, I tried to play the Wii one. I just wasn't really for me. And actually, again, it's not that it wasn't really for me. And maybe it wasn't. I don't love the boost formula. I like the open world formula of Adventures and that one. The most boost formula I liked was Sonic Generations. But still, I like the open world formula of Adventures and Adventures 2. Like the more open-ended, like moving around type thing. Which Heroes and Shadow had. And then you hit issues with like, excuse me. Then you hit issues with like the next games. Just like they kept getting like Lost Worlds was like, apparently. Didn't play that one. Boom. I was so excited for it. I'm like, I like the new designs. I think this is cool. It's made by people who made Sonic. It's bad. Don't touch it. Gotcha. And I was excited for Forces, and it was bad. Don't touch it. And that's what I'm hearing about Frontier. But I'm going to get Frontier at some point. I just don't have a lot of money. So I couldn't. I'm going to play through the Sonic games at some point. Not the 2D ones. Like, I've played all the Rush games. I've tried them. And I've tried all the advanced games. They're just not really fun. I'm not a big fan of 2D Sonic. And that's why Mania's here. Yes, it's a gorgeous game. Yes, it is exactly what Sonic needs. And I wish you could translate that properly to 3D. And in my opinion, they did. They properly translated the formula to 3D with Adventures and Adventures 2, and to a point with Heroes and Shadow. That gave you the proper feel, the proper physics, the ramps. Everything had that, like, you could shoot off and do these cool tricks and these cool speedrun tactics and stuff. Yes, they don't hold up the best today, but that type of gameplay is what makes Sonic so fun. The movement being so fluent. Sonic and Tails have that. Knuckles has felt just like them with the spin dash and being able to glide. It's so feeling. And like even Big the Cat had his own feel to it. And so did like the heavy weight of E102 Mega. And Amy, like the hammer, the feel of hitting the hammer and flying through, getting that timed properly feels so good. So good. All of it just felt good. And that's what comes number one for a Sonic game. It needs to feel good. And yes, Sonic Mania, when you're running through it so fast, it feels good. And I love that feeling. That's what I love about it. It's what I love about the Rush games. Just that feel of speed. It's where I really wish they would bring back like the Sonic Adventure style and just perfect it instead of constantly bringing these like gimmicks. I just want that feel. Never played Hat in Time. Never played Arkham City. I never even heard of Jungle Party. Modern Warfare 3. I played 2. Never 3. Never played Nitro. Never played Mass Effect 2. I started playing 1. Couldn't get into 1. Kind of a mess. Need to play the remakes. Never played Final Fantasy 7. Never played Watch Dogs. I haven't played 4. Haven't played 3. Metal Gear Rising. Here's a game I've played. Haven't beaten it. Surprise, surprise. This game's flawed. This game is flawed up the wazoo. And guess what? Most Platinum games are flawed up the wazoo. But it's such a great game. It's such a great game. Like, yes, it's flawed. It's flawed. It's hard. It's like, what if Dark Souls was like a repetitive slasher? That's Neo. But for me, the thing about Metal Gear Rising is that it's just fun. And if a game is fun, I like it. I borrowed it from a friend, got to Sam, like the actual battle with Sam, and win. I'm bored. I'm going to play a different game and gave it back to him. Because I'm a good person who gives games back to people after I borrow them. I ain't a monster. Don't be a monster. You know who I'm talking to. Bloodborne. Yes, I've played Bloodborne. No! I've not beat Bloodborne. Yes, I ruined Bloodborne for myself. That's what happens when you borrow it from your friend and he says don't beat the first boss without him. You don't see him for 2 weeks because you go on vacation and you play the first place till you're level 40, level 50. I'm gonna play through it. Don't you worry. I'm gonna stream this game. I promise. And this game, top of the list. This is a masterpiece of a game. absolute fantastic game. You don't like Souls games? Play this game anyway. I'm telling you, it's such an amazing game. It is. Don't use the Kirk hammer like I do. It's worthless. It's a piece of crap. Ruins the game. Haven't played. Star Wars Lego 2. Star Wars Lego 2. Star Wars Lego 2. This is going in amazing. It's not perfect. It has a lot of flaws. Like, the gameplay is kind of repetitive, and there's a lot of issues with it. Like, lots of stuff to collect. Not as much as I can play soccer. Lots of stuff to collect. The PS2 version can get corrupted very easily. I had to play through it twice because of that. Excuse me. But it's a good game. And the best part is it doesn't have any of the bullcrap the new games brought into it. This is just a Lego game based off the first Lego Star Wars game. Like, this is just classic. Go into the levels, do the episodes, get them done. Then go back through the levels with custom characters and whoever you want in order to beat the game fully. It's fun. It's funny. It's great. Great, amazing game. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm gonna put it in great, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in great. I think it's a great game. It's not amazing. It's not amazing. I gotta take a step back. Take the nostalgia out of it. It is a great game. I love it. I hate that I can't skip the cutscenes the first playthrough. Because every time I want to replay through it, I gotta watch the cutscenes. And I don't. I pull up my phone and I watch it. And if I'm pulling my phone up while I'm playing a game, I have a problem with the game. Shadow of the Colossus, haven't played. Hate me. XCOM 2, haven't played. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, haven't played. Actually, I did. Right after 2. I had the Ezio collection. I played it right after 2. It ruined the game for me. Because when you do that, what you end up with is a freaking groin punch. Oh, all this work you did to this chateau, we're going to blow it up, now fix up Rome. I just couldn't. I couldn't care. I 100%ed 2. 2 is the only Assassin's Creed game I played, which is spoiling for other games that are coming up. I have to say, I love 2, though. I haven't played Grand Theft Auto much. I did. I have played 3. For like 30 minutes. I had to play it more. Haven't played Black Flag. Haven't played Smite. Doom! This is Doom 2016. I love Doom 2016. Doom 2016 is an amazing game. Is it perfect? Is Doom 2016 perfect? Tell you what. No. And the reason why is because the game is perfect if you just run through the game. When you slow down to find everything, you ruin the game, in my opinion. But because there's collectibles, because every game needs to have collectibles nowadays, you ruin the fun. And that's a me problem. Again, OCD. Gotta catch them all. Smell my balls. So, like, yeah. I'm putting it amazing. I'm putting it above reach. But I think it has that one flaw. Okay. Don't at me. Don't at me, guys. Don't at me. Or do. Do at me. Complain in the doobly-doo down below. Like, seriously, do that. Yell at me as to why Bloodborne, Bioshock, and Fallout New Vegas are better than Borderlands 2. But you can't stop me for putting my second favorite game series of all time at number 1. Like, seriously, guys. Borderlands 2 is such a fun game. I love using mods on it. And I don't talk about mods often, but the mod I use isn't actually a mod. It's the leveling system. I like cheating so I can have max level characters so I can play the end game with them. I love that. I love playing through the story with friends. Every single time it's a different feel because we play 2 different characters. Like, and even if you play, that's the best thing. The replayability in this is with your friends. If you play the game with one friend and one of you chooses like Krieg and the other one chooses like Maya, it's a completely different feel than the next time if like one of your friends still chooses Maya but goes down a different path, and you play, like, Salvador. This game's amazing. I love it. Absolutely love Borderlands 2. Everything about it. Every last little thing about it. The story, the gameplay, the loop of the gameplay. It is just a perfect game to me. Absolutely love it. And part of me wants to fault it. I still want to fault it. I want to fault it by saying you can't skip the cutscenes. I do. It's one of the flaws. It is the flaw. I pointed out a flaw. I can't point a flaw in these other games, and I pointed a flaw in Borderlands 2. So does it belong in the masterpiece if I pointed a flaw? I talked about ad infinitum at the beginning of this stream, what a flaw does to a game. Okay? And I talked about how can you ignore it. And I'm an impatient man. I am. I want to have my cake and I want to eat it too, and I want it now. Okay? So putting this at number 1 is in complete, stark contradiction to what I said. Flaws ruin games. They impact the gameplay, the fun. I pull my phone up when I get to the cutscenes because I want to get back to the game. They were cool the first 30 times. This is my 40th time playing through the game with another friend. But that's the thing. I'm not playing it by myself. I'm playing it with a friend. These cutscenes give us a chance to talk about what we're planning to do. Plan out the game. Figure it out. And because of that, it breaks that mold. By myself, if I was to play it by myself, I'd put it down. But as a friend playing it with someone, I just get to talk to them about life. And that breaks that mold. Final Fantasy 15. I have played Final Fantasy 15. I have. I put 20 hours into this game. Got absolutely nowhere. Because I was fishing and camping and taking photographs. Because I could cry that stuff. And I loved it. I loved every moment of it. But that's the problem. That's the problem with games. I need to force myself to progress, or I will just get lost in the game. And then it'll be a month later. I still haven't beaten the game. People ask me why I haven't beaten the game yet. It doesn't take a month to beat this game. And I go, I know it doesn't take a month for you to beat this game. But that's for you. And for most people. I have an issue. I like to see these cool little numbers go bing, 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 up. And if it means I'm grinding, I'm grinding. I don't care. The game is fun. It's heckin' fun. I think it goes here. Because it's not Warframe. I'm putting Warframe down here. It's not Warframe. It's not this, like, unbeatable game. There is an end point to it. But I just have so much fun dicking around in this game. I don't get anywhere. And that's the problem. Okay? For me, if I get stuck dicking around in a game, I won't beat it. And I will feel bad that I'm wasting my time dicking around in this game. That means the game is good. But because I'm not beating the game, I hate it. If I didn't have that problem, this might be an amazing game. But I've only seen the first 20 hours of the game. And I never even left the first island. I think I went back to the castle and came back out. And then I stopped. I know I got on the boat at one point. But that's where I stopped. Like, I went, okay, I don't have time to play this game. I'm going to play other games. And then it's off Game Pass. And then I stopped playing it and went, man, that game was fun. I did nothing in it. I need to. I have actively changing how I play games to fix that problem, so that it doesn't happen to me in Breath of the Wild or in Breath of the Wild 2 and Tears of the Kingdom. Forcing myself to continue playing the main quest, so that I get somewhere, and then when I get to a point, go ahead and wander around and do fun. It's where my strategy of stay on the path, leave the path to explore, go back to the path. That's what you need to do. Haven't played Watch Dogs 2. Haven't played Dark Souls 3. I have played Dark Souls. I'm not rightfully allowed to rank that, though. I've put like an hour into it. Haven't played Shadow of War. Haven't played... I don't even know what Need for Speed that is. Odyssey, I have. I have not beaten Odyssey. Again, hate me. Comments. People watching me. If anyone watches this, hate me. Haven't beat this game. You might very much be wondering, good sir, why hath thou not beaten the game? And I'll tell you why. Because I did the same fucking thing I did in 15. Final Fantasy 15. I dicked around. Literally. Just like completely messed around in the game. Collecting every single star along the way. And bummed myself out by Lakeview. Lakeview? The lake one with the water and the octopus boss. The jump rope thing in Metropolis took way too long for me. I just couldn't get it, but I needed to because OCD and the volleyball. I don't know how much more of that I need to do. If it's just one moon or if there's a second moon for doing more, that one was hard for me. And it ruined it for me. Odyssey falls into the Sunshine category for me. Just play through it. And you'll enjoy it. Get all the moons, and you'll hate yourself. That's where it falls for me. 60... I mean, even to a point, 64 has stars I don't like. And it's one of those, like, 64 is like, get the 70 stars, finish the game. Choose which ones you want. Whichever ones you want to do this time, okay? Odyssey, it's the same one. Get each moon you need for the kingdom, get to the end, break the thing, get enough moons to go to Moon Kingdom, and have fun. Or do the dark side, have fun. Sunshine, just get the shines you need, head on out. Same thing with Odyssey, with the Galaxy games. Don't 100% it. Just don't. Just play through the game and have fun. Those are a little bit different though, because the ending, like they're meant to be 100%, and you might say the other ones are, but they don't have like a actual like challenge mode. Like Odyssey's challenge mode, the Dark Side of the Moon, doesn't actually require you to get all their moons. You just need, like, I think 500 of them. And there's, like, 900 moons or something like that. So, you're good. Or, like, 600, 700 or something. There's extra moons, like, a lot of extras. So, you can just do that. So, it's not really bad. For me, I love... And this take note, Sonic Team. Odyssey is what you should be copying, not Breath of the Wild. We don't need that style of game for Sonic. Odyssey, give us different zones that we can go to, different worlds that you can explore and collect rings and get a Chaos Emerald at each zone. Which means you need, like, there's 7 Chaos Emeralds. Give us 7 zones. Give us a story plot to go through, and give us side things to collect. Give us that really good gameplay feel. And this big open sandbox area. Give us, like, great homing attacks. And cool, like, combos. And give us multiple player characters. But I know, some people are like, focus on Sonic. I'm like, but I like his friends. I grew up with his friends. Let me switch between them on a fly. Okay? Each one allowing me to do different things. Sonic's got his homing attack. And the speed. And that feel. You use him to run around. Tails has got cool gadgets and gazmos and he can fly. Gadgets? gadgets and gizmos, not gadgets and gazmos. Gadgets and gazmos. Gadgets and gizmos that he can use. He can fly, allowing you to get to different things. And Knuckles has the glide, so he can glide longer because he can glide infinitely, where Tails has a limit, right? But like, Knuckles is also stronger when it comes to fighting enemies. He punches them instead of like hitting them. But give me that Mario style. I don't need it to be Weird Hog. One hit, he's dead. Mario, that's what Mario does. One hit, they're dead. Sonic, homing attack is gone. Knuckles, one punch, gone. You know? Give me these characters, okay? Amy's has a hammer. Give her a hammer. It's such a cool idea, okay? Give me some characters to like. These characters are like the captures because they all play differently and they all allow you to get different collectibles. I don't know what you want to call them. Emblems, power rings, like have regular rings and have power rings. And you need so many of them to get to the end. And you need the Chaos Emeralds to get to the true ending. And the Chaos Emeralds are hitting somewhere on the planet. Or just make the Chaos Emeralds part of the story. Have the enemies have them, like the bosses, and you have to get them. And have the boss fights be good. Adventures had some good boss fights. You know? Where you get to dodge their attacks and then hit them. And dodge. That's what's fun. Dodging their attacks and hitting them is a fun thing. You know? Make it go fast. Let us learn how to do it. Do that and you give us a good Sonic game. And these open, vast worlds that are very unique. I would love that. It's a great game. Is it better than a great game? I love how it feels. I could just run through it 80% it. It'd be so fun. Glitchless. I don't want to lose the glitches. That would be unfun. Learning glitches sound unfun, but I'm going to put it here. I think it beats out those guys. Haven't played. This is Soul Calibur 5. Or is that 6? VI is 6. I've played. Okay, if this is the Soul Calibur rep here, it might be. Okay, I have played 6. And the thing about 6 is it takes my love of. Okay, I have played all the Soul Calibur games. Some bit. I have 100% 1. 1 is one of my favorites. I 100% of that shit. 2 I've played some of. 3 I don't own anymore because I don't have a game collection anymore. If you can't tell, if you guys, I sold it. I've got a PC. It's kind of sad. I'm probably going to go back and collect games eventually. I needed the money. Not at a great point in my life when it comes financially, but I've got books now. And manga that I've collected, but I got rid of all my game systems and stuff. I had like $8,000 worth of games. Retro games. Not as much as some people, a lot more than other people. I loved my game collection, but it was needed at that point in time. But, like I said, I played the first one on the Dreamcast, 100%. I love 2. I love playing with Link. I love the Xbox when you play as Spawn. I don't remember who you get in the PlayStation 2 version. PS2 only Soul Calibur 3 was probably the best at that point in time because of the speed. I loved 4, played the crap out of 4. I love Darth Vader. I love Yoda. He's banned from being played with my friends because he's cheap. And I love The Apprentice. 5 had Ezio, and it sucked. I don't like 5. 5 was slow. Each game, so 1 was really fast, and then 2 got a little bit faster, and 3 was super fast, and then 4 slowed it down, and then 5 put it to a crawl, and I hated it. 6 brings it back to like 3 level speed, maybe 2 level speed. And because of that, I will always put these games up here. For me, it is like the definition of a great fighting game. I know, like I'm putting it above the game I have more hours in. But for me, I love Soul Calibur's gameplay. I've got to be real though. I'm gonna put it here. For me, I would rather play Smash because I don't have friends who like Soul Calibur. I have one friend who kind of likes it, but he doesn't take it seriously. I need to find friends who actually like fighting games, but aren't top tier. That's a hard bargain, I know. But I do love this game. I love playing it. I need to actually own it at this point. Haven't played Odyssey. Haven't played 11. I got bummed out that they didn't add Ash. Haven't played Modern Warfare. Original Doom. Okay, Original Doom has not aged well. It hasn't. I'm sorry. To all you Doom lovers out there, the OG Doom has not aged like a fine wine. It just hasn't, and anyone out there trying to defend it, you're gonna catch me being that guy to tell you and remind you this is your nostalgia. But I will tell you what. That don't mean it's not a great game, guys. It's just not a masterpiece like some people want to make it out to be. It is a great game. And the reason why is this is the thing that I have a problem with Doom 2016. Sorry, 2012. I think that's 2012? 2012? I don't know. It's Doom. The new Doom. Not the newest Doom, but the new Doom. Not Doom Eternal. But the issues with that, with the collecting, no, don't collect. Just run through the game. And because you're just running and shooting, it's fun. It always is fun. Half-Life 2. I have not beat this game. I played it. I got stuck. I saved at an inopportune time and didn't have a backup save. That's my fault. And because of that, I think you have that one flaw. I'm going to put it here. I think I'd rather play Reach over it, but I love that game. It's such a fun and pretty game, guys. League is trash. Absolute garbage. If you're a MOBA player, like, hate to hate, but hate. All the hate towards you. I say as I put Overwatch all the way up to the great game. No, it's putting it very good. I love Overwatch. This is the only game I ever played, like, online on a regular basis. Because I just like it. I like the different heroes. I like the gimmicks. It's fun to me. It's fun. The community sucks. Playing it with my friends is fun. My brother is actually one of my best friends plays it. Not my best friend, but one of my best friends. And my roommate, they play. I don't know why I don't freaking play with them. Oh yeah, it's because their sleep schedules are opposite. I work first, he works second. So I don't see him. I can't really play. Really should just start cracking open Overwatch 2 and playing it. I like it. Crash Trilogy. Man, you gotta be putting the Insane Trilogy on here. Okay. Here's the thing about the Crash Insane Trilogy. Okay, it has Crash 1 in it. Crash 1's a shit game. No matter how pretty you make it look, it's still trash. It's still a trash game. 2 is a great game. 3 is a great game. 2/3 of this game is great. But you did shine up that turd so well. I'm putting it at great. I'm going to put it at great. I'm going to put it at the top of great. I think it's a great game. I love the Crash games. I played Wrath of Cortex growing up. The fourth one. I played Crash of Titans. Didn't really like it. And I played the original 3. I played Trilogy. I've beaten 3, never beat 2. I can't beat 1. Don't really care to try to beat 1. And I beat Wrath of Cortex. I probably could beat 1. I just don't care to. But I'm going to put it in great. I really do enjoy that game. God of War 3. This is where I get the hate. I've played 1, 2, 4, and I'm playing through the newest one. Streaming the newest one, actually. I skipped 3. I had just beaten 1, and then I took a break, and then I just beat 2, and I tried to hop into 3, and I just went, yeah, I'm so excited to play 3. This is such a good game. And then, I don't remember what came out when I was playing it, but some new game came out, I bought it, and just kind of forgot about 3, and then 4 came out, and I went, I should play through 3, buying 4 and playing it. I bought, if you can see below my head, you might not be able to see it, let me blow myself up here for a second. You can kind of see it back there. I got a picture behind it. But I bought the collector's edition for God of War. Like, I have the boy and Kratos and Atreus killing zombies statue. I love this game. Not just because of 4. I loved 1. I loved 2. I'm gonna play 3. Okay? I love 3. The first bit I played about it. I need to play it, actually. But with that being said, I don't think I have the right to rank this, so I'm not going to. Dragon Ball FighterZ! Yay, it's the fighting game, that's a fighting game. Okay, to be fair, this is an Arc system game. Arc doesn't make bad fighting games. They make very good fighting games. This is not my Dragon Ball Z game. This is just not a Dragon Ball Z game. This is a fighting game that you happen to play Dragon Ball Z characters in, which is cool. Budokai Tenkaichi 4 was announced. I haven't, like, Tears of the Kingdom was announced, and I was like, oh, yay, the next Zelda game. I was like, okay, you know? Like, Odyssey was announced. Yeah, Borderlands 3 was announced. Woo, you know, like, there have been games where I went, yeah, that's so cool. Budokai Tenkaichi 4 was announced in a small teaser, and I was speechless. The breath stopped. I stopped breathing. I was like, I did. I lost all capabilities to do anything for like an hour. I sat there just like, is this real? Like, is this real? How can this be real? I was like so speechless and awestruck. Guys, Budokai Tenkaichi 3, for those that don't know the Dragon Ball Z game history, guys, there were 2 games side by side. The Budokai games and the Budokai Tenkaichi games. Budokai was your 2D fighting game. Budokai Tenkaichi was your 3D fighting game, okay? I don't like Budokai. I love Budokai Tenkaichi. I've 100%ed all 3 games. I love everything about it. I even got the ROM hack of Budokai Tenkaichi 3 turning into 4. I still have it. I played that to this day. It's awesome. They announced that, and guys, I'm still speechless. Dude, that game came like DBZ Budokai Tenkaichi 3. That came out in 2007, okay? Some people talk about, like, how long they've been waiting for games to happen, okay? Frickin' 16 years for an announcement, a teaser. Probably won't come out till next year. Almost 20 years I've been waiting and just assumed it was not a possibility. But they announced it. And I'm so excited. That is my Dragon Ball Z game. That is the Dragon Ball Z game that ends all Dragon Ball Z games. More than Kakarot, because I don't care about adventuring around and getting lost in a game that feels so good that I don't want to play it anymore because I ruined it for myself. Give me a tight-knit game that allows me to just go through the combats. Give me the what-if scenarios. Let me run away from an enemy as Gohan because I'm not supposed to beat him. I'm just supposed to survive for 60 seconds. Give me that stuff again. I love that stuff. That is so realistic. Guys, I am such a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. I have a freaking fan script of a what-if scenario of what if the Saiyans defeated Frieza. What if Bardock won? I have a story for that. I made a story for that. Maybe if anyone asks, I will release it. I'll talk about it in a video or a live stream. I love this stuff, Dragon Ball Z, and that is my game. This game, on the other hand, is not a bad game. It's just a Dragon Ball Z game in image and name alone. But it's an Arc System game otherwise. And Arc System games are fantastic. I love Dragon Ball Z. I love DBZ Fighters. I love Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Fighters. I love the Guilty Gear series. I love what's the other ones? I love the Persona fighting games. I love Cross Tag Battle, all that stuff. I love it. And so with that being said, I'm putting this in a great game. I think it's great. I think Doom beats it out. But I love this game. Haven't played Far Cry 3. Haven't played FIFA. Tetris! Okay. Guys, I have to be real with everyone. I'm going to put Tetris at number 1 here. And I think it's just a cop-out, guys. Tetris always gets, that top 3 game series things. It's almost to the point that I just don't want to rank it. I want to add, a... Yeah, now my ADHD is getting... There we go, Ascended. Tetris is Ascended game mode, guys. I didn't know if I was going to make something like this, but I had to. Tetris isn't a game that's a game. You don't compare it to Borderlands 2 and, sorry for the noise there, and Bloodborne and Bioshock, okay? Because you can't. It's not a game like that. Tetris is just you pick it up, you play it, you move on. It's like solitaire, but for video gamers, okay? This game is monumentally, abstractly, quintessentially a puzzle game that you just play for fun and you move on with your life. I love every moment of it. Every moment of it, hands down. I'll say that again. Tetris is a great game. I'm not comparing it to the others. It's Ascended game mode. Fortnite! Battle Royale. Fortnite. We're talking about the Battle Royale mode, not the original mode, because the original mode sucks. It isn't fun, and no one plays it, and it was never edited. I'm putting this here. All your haters hate it. Hate it. You can hate on it if you want. It's fun to play with friends. We just steal each other kills. And that's about all. That's all I care about. I just like stealing people's kills. It's a fun time. Never played WoW. Pokemon Emerald. Gonna put a below blood one. Yeah. Emerald. Here's the thing about Pokemon Emerald. Jump back with me. Jump back to childhood. If you're my age. To when Emerald came out. You have some friends you play Pokemon with. Okay? Maybe you don't. Maybe you're just a loner who just has Emerald. With Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green, you can get all the Pokemon, except for a few. That's where you need Gale of Darkness. With all those games, you can complete the Pokédex at this point. First time on the Game Boy Advance. Couldn't do it, because you can't bring your Game Boy Color games back. or your Game Boy games, you had to use the new stuff. Which is why they remade the first two, by the way. But this game, by itself, started bringing people into the competitive scene because of the Battle Frontier, where you needed, like, properly trained Pokemon to be able to beat. And that was so cool. Like, yes, you have the main game, but that post-game, that Battle Frontier mode, guys, peak post-game. You could spend hours grinding in this game, breeding in this game. You can just play through Pokemon with a Nuzlocke. You can play through it with new teams, with restrictions, with level capping, with no level capping, with challenge runs. There is so much you can do, and Emerald is one of the prime examples of what to do. This is such a good game. You can hit me on that one. That being said, God of War 4 is a masterpiece. It is. It's a masterpiece. Playing through it, playing New Game Plus, everything about it's great. I love it. I never got to 100% it because I was moving on to new games. But I love it. Everything about it. The gameplay is so fine. I'm not great at it. I'll inform everyone right now that I am not great at God of War 24. Not great at it. I really do mean that. I'm not super well equipped to. I'm like not really like the guy to say he's great at video games. I'm not. I'm like pretty good at them if I take my meds. If I don't take my meds, I'm just kind of like all over the place. But it's just the story is amazing, and Ragnarok is just. I need to continue playing that. GTA 5. I've played online. I've never played the main story. But GTA 5 Online is going to go, like, right here. Because I like playing it with friends. And that's about it. Oh, is that Horizon Zero Dawn? I need to beat this game. Again, another one of those, it's too big, but I've put, like, 20 hours into it. And it really, like, so this one is the closest thing you could probably compare Breath of the Wild to. And I think it's a great game. And I think the story is interesting, and I don't mind the main character like some people do. I find her interesting and kind of cute, maybe a little hot. But definitely like a great game. I don't know if it's amazing. Haven't gotten to those amazing parts. Yakuza 0. This is the Yakuza game I'm playing through. Yay! I'm gonna put you here. No, I'll put you above those guys. I love Yakuza 0. I love everything about it. I do. I need to continue playing the story. I play it for the story, and then I get lost in all the side quests. Because, like, guys, where else do you get to help a greaser band who's not an actual greaser band and lying? And where else do you help a kid get his video game that was stolen by a guy, that was stolen by a guy, that was stolen by his dad? Like, I love this game. I do. And I gotta just run through it quickly. I hate injustice, and you can hate me for it. I love the story, but I got the game ruined for me. I played a friend who was, like, going to locals for it, and he just beat me up. And Injustice does a problem that the other version of this game, Mortal Kombat tries to avoid. Ranged attacks. Ranged attacks should not be in a fighting game if they can be spammed, and Injustice does that. Oh, it's Lego Indiana Jones. Haven't played. It's the original Star Wars. The original one. Oh, man. Is he going to put it above it or below it? He's talking. He's whispering. He's whispering right now. Where does it go? Does it go above Star Wars 2 or below Star Wars 2? I don't know. I can't choose. This is a hard one for me. And you might come at me and yell at me for not being able to choose. And the reason why I can't choose is because, like, yes, Star Wars 2 has the better story, because it's the original trilogy. And yes, Star Wars 2 does everything right. It adds so much to it. But was it too much? I think the nostalgia's blinding me. I'm going to put 2 above it. Mario Kart 8! Mario Kart 8! Mario Kart 8! Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8. Okay. So, you guys know that whole thing, that spiel at the beginning of this live stream, where I said, games that have flaws make it worse. Okay? That does not apply to Mario Kart. The flaws in Mario Kart are what make the game interesting. Okay? 64 was kind of a buggy mess to a point where it's like, it didn't feel super smooth. But I didn't want it to. I wanted that clunkiness to the game. The fact that the shells get stuck sometimes and don't go where they're supposed to. That, like, they don't work perfectly. Because that little, like, hiccups in a party racing kart game is fun. Like, that stuff is fun, okay? And then, like, stuff like, Mario Kart Double Dash, giving specific characters specific items. So, like, some characters just have the utmost advantage. But if you wanted to play other characters, you got stuck with different vehicles based on the size, you know? And, like, Wii, I hate. And you can hate me for that. I don't like Mario Kart Wii. I think it's a mess. It's a trash game, honestly. And, like, DS was a flawed game. Completely flawed. There were characters that were better than other ones because of the tracks. They wanted to fix that with 8. I never played 7. But 8 is just too flawless. And it makes it boring. Like, literally boring. Now, they did just update it so that Waluigi, a medium character, Waluigi's the coolest character there, but the medium-sized character, Wiggler, Waluigi Wiggler, is no longer the best build. But, like, it's just too good. And when you're too good, you just become a little boring to play sometimes. Mario Galaxy! I like 2 better than 1! I don't know, that's a controversial opinion! My buddy Peter, my best friend, likes Galaxy better. Galaxy 1 better. But, what do I think of Galaxy? I think it's a flawless game. That's an amazing aspect of everything, and needs to be, like, here. Definitely right here. I'm putting a lot of masterpieces. But I am telling you, masterpieces are like flawless games. Other than Borderlands 2, which has flaws, but okay, I like it. Minecraft. Minecraft is such a fun... Oh, should I explain more about Galaxy? I'll explain more about Galaxy when I get to Galaxy 2. That's got to be on the list. I was talked about it earlier, but I love Galaxy 1, guys. Just running through the game is fun. 100%ing it, doing the challenge course, also fun. Love the game. Not too long to run through. This game right here, Minecraft, I'm putting it in the Ascended tier. I am doing it. Don't at me. This gets here because it's no longer a game. It literally is just like a way of life. Like, it's a second life. Do you have a server where you and your friends have played for years? Do you like just building super cool things and selling them to people? Do you create a server where your content can be shown to everyone? Is it like some cool game server? Is it an art server like RT Games? Like guys, there's so much you can do with Minecraft. It's insane. What else can I say? It's Ascended. Monster Hunter World. Okay, everyone, grab your pitchforks. I haven't. I've played Monster Hunter World. I played for like a little bit. Like a chunk full of the game. Maybe like 3 hours? Probably 10 to 15 hours. And I tried to play 3 on the Wii, and then I wanted to get it for the Wii U, and I never ended up getting it for the Wii U. And I tried playing 4 on the 3DS. I want to play Ascended, but I'm playing Zelda right now. I can't rank this. I love the concept to the point that like I'm working on a tabletop RPG. You guys can quote that if you want. And this is part of the feature. I love the idea of fighting giant monsters. It's cool. Overcooked 2. I have played 2, and I've played 1. And I'm putting it here. Now, you might wonder, why am I putting it in good? Actually, I'm going to put it here. This will ruin your friendships. I know the joke is like Mario Kart and Party. Mario Party and Kart. Mario Party Kart. Mario Kart Party. Mario Party Kart, that's right. Mario Party Kart ruins... No, this ruins friendships. Don't play it. Counter-Strike. I have played Counter-Strike, actually. I played CSGO. On my, like, over 15 years ago, on my cousin's PC. And I have to say, it was fun. It was really fun. It is a PC-only game. Kind of like TF2. This hand's fine. This hand here, my left hand, has carpal tunnel. Very, very massively bad carpal tunnel. Like, I mean, like, I can't even get through one round of Overwatch on keyboard and mouse without my entire arm going both numb, stinging pain, swelling, and just bursting in flames. I have a wrap for this thing, a arm cast thing for this thing, if that happens. I can't. And because of that, I can't play CSGO. Playing on a controller, I would have way too much of a disadvantage. So yeah. Carpal tunnel ruins Counter-Strike for me. Pac-Man, yeah, this is just another one that's Ascended game, but I'm not ranking it, guys. Persona 5. There's too much stuff to do in Persona 5. There's too much stuff to do in Persona 5. I really like Persona 5. It's one of my favorite games. But I've only put 50 hours into it. Not 50, 30 hours. 20 to 30 hours in it. Which means I got nowhere. I never even beat the first boss. That being said, I'm gonna put it in amazing because it really is an amazing game. All the Persona games are amazing. I just don't have the ability to play them because I have other games I'm playing. Pokemon Sword. Okay. Do we there's gonna be other Pokemon games here. Here's my issue with Sword and Shield. Issue. Okay. I never got the DLC. Okay? So I'm judging this on the base game. Which I love. I love the base game. It's got that same Emerald feel to me. Where I can just kind of run through it and have fun. Every time. Setting a limit so that my people aren't stronger than the gyms. So the gyms are hard. Nuzlocking it. Fun. All of that stuff is fun. And I'm telling you, it has a really good after game with the DLCs that I haven't played. And I won't because it's outdated. But I love competitive Pokemon. I used to play. So I'm no longer a normie. I can't be. I love grinding and all that stuff. Pong! You're going to send it again. Portal 2! And Portal! I'm doing both of these at once. Where do I put Portal 2? Where do I put Portal 2 and Portal? Okay. Am I right to ascend it? Am I right to ascend? Okay. Portal 1. I'll tell you what. I haven't actually played Portal 2. And I haven't actually played Pong. I've played Portal. I never beat Portal. I just didn't have the time, which is bullshit, because it's not a long game. But I stopped and just didn't start. This is an amazing flaw. This is a masterpiece of... I'm going to put it amazing. I think there's a few flaws with the game, which puts it at like the top here, okay? Portal 2, I think, transcended gameplay. I'm putting it here. I'm putting it in Transcend. And the reason why is because I just think it did transcend what gaming is as a whole. Is it? No. If I don't put it in Ascended, I'm putting it in I can't rank it. Because I can't. So, that's what I'll do. Haven't played Jackbox Booty Bond 6. Haven't played Uncharted 2. Haven't played Resident Evil 2. Haven't... You guys can hate me for this. I have only played like the first 2 hours of that game. Never played Sekiro. I haven't even played Super Metroid. Oh, Mario 2. Super Mario 2. I've beat this game. That tells you what type of games I'm into. I beat Mario 2. I've never even touched Sekiro. It's because when I was a kid, I had a chance to play this on my Super Nintendo. I did not have a chance to play... I didn't own Super Metroid, so I didn't have a chance to play that. And I haven't owned this, and I owned that, and just didn't really have around time to play it. But Super Mario Bros. 2... It's a good game. You know what? I'm going to put it above Fortnite. I don't think it's a masterpiece or anything. Galaxy 2, on the other hand, holy crap. I'll keep it below Bloodborne. I'm going to keep it below Bloodborne. I think that's the right choice. I think that's the right choice. I think that's the right choice. Yeah, definitely the right choice. I love Galaxy 2 and 1, but I love 2 more. And again, it's just one of those games, I don't want 100% it, I just like playing through it. Like, I'll pick it up and just play through it. That's about it. Terraria. I don't like it. I like Minecraft. I don't like Terraria. Skyrim. I'm doing it, guys. I'm transcending Skyrim. It has. I can't rank it. It would be a masterpiece, but where? I really think it's one of those games that's just peaked. There are issues with it. There are bugs. There are graphical difficulties. But there are so many mods that fix all these issues that, like, your playthrough with your mods is different than my playthrough with my mods. And no mods, it's still different. 360 version, PS3 version, Xbox One version, PS4 version, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, Switch. I don't think there was a Wii U version, but yeah, Switch, the portable versions, playing it on the Steam Deck, playing it on PC, playing it on Mac, playing it on the Alexa. Heck, I'm surprised they haven't ported it to phone yet. Is it? Did they port Skyrim to phone? No. I'm waiting for them to do that. Okay, they will. They will port it to phone. Phones are strong enough to run Skyrim now, guys, okay? My phone runs circles around a 360 game. And that's what this is. It's a freaking 360 game. I'm telling you right now, though, this game is amazing. And I ruined it for myself. But, you know, I still love playing that game. I'm choosing not to rank The Last of Us because I have played 2 hours of The Last of Us and did not like what I played. I promise that one day I will play The Last of Us, and I will give my actual opinion on The Last of Us. That isn't just, I don't like The Last of Us. That being said, I don't like The Last of Us. I don't like stealth games. I'm bad at them. No patience. Reminder. I will play this. I will set it to the lowest difficulty like I do all stealth games. And I will not play it stealth-wise. I will run in and just kill everything. Murder kill everything. That's all I'm going to do. Excuse me. End of story. That's all. That's what I'll do. It'll be done. And everything will be good. Till then, I'm not ranking it. Oh, shit. Oh, I knew this was going to come. I have a retrospective of Zelda Breath of the Wild sitting on my phone. I need to move it over from my phone to my PC, edit it, and release it. Zelda is my all-time favorite game series. Disliking Breath of the Wild is not controversial, as some people might think it is. Peanut Butter Gamer isn't a big fan of this game. What is my opinion on it? Well, let's get down to it, because they were kind enough to put all three games right next to each other. Okay. Breath of the Wild, to me, is a near perfect game. And to not be redundant with a video I want to make, when I brought up the concept of... I'm going to kill the music here for a second. When I brought up the concept of ranking games about based off of the flaws they have that take you out of the game, that de-immersify you from the game, or that kind of are a stickler, that goes back to Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is the game that made me realize that I don't play games right. And that's a me issue. As you see me rank this stuff, you may notice that I'm impatient. I don't have a lot of stuff that I have a lot of things occupying my time in life. I'm married, a full-time job that I work a lot of overtime with to make ends meet. My wife is injured, and I'm trying to help her through that. I'd rather hang out with friends than play a game usually. I'd rather hang out with my wife than play a game usually. So I don't stream as often as I'd like, because I'd rather hang out with people, and my friends aren't usually available to stream with me. They're busy with their lives. I don't really have a community yet in streaming. At some point I'm hoping to, and I might be able to get people to watch me who agree with my tastes and can talk with me about all this type of stuff, and maybe get a streaming community that I can talk to. Breath of the Wild is so close to being a perfect game for me. I have start the game over 6 times. Every single time getting further than the last. This last time, I just beat, and I'm already on to Tears of the Kingdom. I'm playing that on my free time for fun. But the last time, I just beat the 4th Divine Beast. I actually went and did the bird last. And I had to go beat Ganon, and maybe I'll pop it in at some point, take a break from Tears of the Kingdom, and go beat Ganon, okay? But it's the epitome for someone like a gamer like me, okay? If you play games to escape reality and you just jump in, and you play a little and you move on, and then you jump in the next day or 2 or 3 days later and you just play a game to escape for a second. Breath of the Wild can do that. I don't do that. When I game, I usually game for like 5 to 10 hours straight. Because I scheduled time in for that day to get out of work, go home, say hi to my wife, and she'll be in the same room as me doing her art stuff, her art crafts, and I'll be playing a game. And I'll play for a very long period of time. The issue with Breath of the Wild are the shrines. And it's a joke at this point in my friend group that I complain about the shrines constantly. But they are. The world is so amazing, and the shrines are so boring and monotonous. And the replay value of the game is non-existent for me. Because in order to enjoy the game, you need to do the shrines to get higher stamina, to get more hearts. And I don't want to do that because I hate the shrines. Replaying the game, I literally will just grab shrines along the way and then go back on a different playthrough, on a different time when I have like 12 shrines. And like anywhere from like 8 to 12 shrines, just so I can quickly get them done in like one big push, knowing that I won't like this part, and then I'll continue playing it. One of my oldest friends, my buddy Nate, loves this game. It is his favorite Zelda game. It's one of his favorite games of all time. And he names all the best parts of this game. And he's 100% right with every single opinion he has. And he agrees that he'd rather have better dungeons than the Divine Beasts. And he agrees that the shrines suck. But he loves this game. And that's what I mean by games can have such a big flaw that it ruins it for someone. But that same flaw could just be a little speck for other people. On a flaw that, yes, it makes it a 9 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10, but it's still a 9 out of 10. But for me, every time I try to play the game, I'm just like, okay. Like, I get stuck. I do that thing that I do on every other game, that I did in Final Fantasy 15, that I did in Horizon Zero Dawn, that I do in stuff like God of War, and stuff like any open world game. It's why my old statement used to be, I don't like open world games. Or better yet, open world games don't like people like me. I can't stay focused on one game for too long. Eventually the gameplay loop will get boring and I'll have to move on to another game. And it'll take a few months for me to get back. Ragnarok. I hit a point where I just didn't want to play it, couldn't really stream it, so I took a break, and I'm now just playing it again. The last time I played it, before this year in May, was last year December. And it's because I want to collect everything and do everything and find everything. But in a game that's so massive and big, you shouldn't. You should just play through the game and enjoy it. And I'm learning that and trying to fix that part of my brain so I can enjoy it. And maybe there's people out there that understand my troubles, my issues with this, the problems I have, where I want to enjoy the game and I can't. But I do. I love getting lost for hours. And those moments I do that are so amazing. Just hunting animals in Breath of the Wild, fighting enemies and killing stuff is so fun. But when they're so big, I run into that same issue of just, I can't get every Korok seed. I don't have the patience to. I want to. I want to check off every last little thing. Find it all. But I can't. That's not the type of gamer I am. It's the type of person I am. Well, it's the type of gamer I am, but not the type of gamer I want to be. But even without all those problems, those damn shrines just pull me out. With the the minute long load time into it, the minute long load time out of it. If they just put the orb there and had you find it, that would have been cool. But the shrines ruin it for me. But does that blemish really consist of making Breath of the Wild that low of a game? That bad ranking of a game? The game is flawless otherwise. I don't mind the durable weapons. I don't mind the hidden level system. I don't mind anything other than those shrines. Even the beasts were cool. For me, it's just an issue that's too much. It's why I never give this an S tier. And it's why I'm going to be putting it just below Half-Life 2. I love the game. I enjoy it every time I play it. But there's a problem with it that just hurts. And maybe it's because I love this game so much and I love this series so much that it hurts me so much. For someone like my friend, where this was his first big Zelda game that he played. First main one that he remembers playing. You know? It wasn't that big of a deal, but as a guy who grew up playing Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, Link to the Past, Minish Cap, Phantom Hourglass, Link's Awakening, it harked back to the problem I had with OOT, which was like opening chests take forever. Link to the Past didn't have that. It just opens the chest. Plays the chime while you're opening it, it's done. But it's so much worse here. They fixed the chest problem, and they replaced it with something worse. And the replaying, don't get me wrong, I love to replay this game, but the beginning part, like, I literally don't manually save because I like to have a save where I'm just at the end of the plateau. Sorry, knocked something or kicked something twice. So I don't have to do the beginning part, which is boring. And even that part's not too bad. It's mainly just all the other shrines so suck. Let me know if you agree. As for these two games, let's go with Ocarina. Let's go with Ocarina of Time here. Ocarina of Time has this thing where it has one flaw, and it's called the Spirit Temple. Yeah, the game's kind of like nowadays hasn't really aged gracefully graphic-wise. It hasn't. I really wish they would just fully remake it on the Switch, but I don't think they ever will. But OOT does that thing for me where I love the game, but I've played it so much I have to play it as a randomizer to enjoy it nowadays. But for me, it's still a masterpiece of games. I think it goes in the bottom of masterpiece for me because I think it just hasn't aged as well. Now, I'm passionate about Zelda. I love OOT. Everything about it. And I play randomizer to make it even more fun. I love the world. I love trying to get through it fast. I love driving Epona and riding through the hills. I love making all these memories and treasures. And memories and treasures. And memories and treasures. Wind Waker is my favorite game of all time. bar none, not even close. It's perfect. If they moved it to the Switch, it'd be even better. Just a plain port. The story is my favorite story in all the video games. This little boy wanting to go save his sister. Because that's what he wants to do. And he gets swept up into this giant story. And even though he saved his sister, he realizes it's not over. And he continues fighting. It really is like a shonen anime of a video game. And yes, I love the sailing. I love sailing in real life. I love being on boats and swimming. I love the art style. I love the gameplay loop. I love the randomizer. I love playing it from Norms. I love playing it on the Wii U and the GameCube. I love playing it in 4K on my TC with the upscaling that Dolphin emulator gives you. Everything about this game is just perfect to me. Even the long side quest of taking pictures of everyone and going around and getting all those things, all the what's it called? Those what are they called? That's a good neck crack. Getting all the trees up, all of it. I love every single moment of Wind Waker. It's, to me, it's the best Ganon has ever been, and I'm hoping Tears of the Kingdom beats this game. I want it to. I want to find a game that I can go, I like this better than Wind Waker. I've played this a little bit, but not too much. I've put like 10 minutes into that game. Haven't played Yakuza, haven't played that Yakuza. Apex! I'm trash at it. So I'm gonna put it in really bad. I don't like it. I don't like playing it. I don't like playing it with randos. I only like playing it with friends. And it's just not worth it. Celeste! Guys, I'm like so close to beating this game. And I play it and it's so calming and so fun. And like, I'm putting it here. I don't think I can put it in Masterpiece without beating it yet. I don't think I hit that. But I love the story, and it's just again, it's another one of those games that I just don't like 100% completing. I just want to play through it, and it's so fun. Chrono Trigger, I've gone back in time the first time. I can't rank that. I can't rank that. Can't rank that. Can't rank that. Can't rank that. Binding of Isaac. This is not my all-time favorite, what are the games called? Roguelike, that's what it's called. Yeah, there we go. Binding of Isaac is not my favorite roguelike. That goes to Skull. I love Skull. I put so many hours into that. But I love Binding of Isaac. I think I'm putting it into Great, and I'm probably like putting it at the bottom of Great. But I really do love this game. Okay, I really do. Every time I play it, I enjoy it. It's such a fun game. It's my brother's favorite roguelike, and he got me into it. Jedi Fallen Order. Okay, guys, I loved the story of this game. And again, that's what I'm going to state. Just play through the story. The story is great. I love it. Don't go for the side stuff. Just running through this game for the story. And, like, if you know where the stim packs are, grab those. Because that's kind of useful. But I just like, I'm putting this up at probably an amazing... Probably below... Probably here. I'll put it here. I love Fallen Order. I'm waiting for Survivor to PC support to not suck. Then I might play it. Yeah, obviously it just sucks everywhere because of the frame rate and graphics issue. All the issues it's having right now sucks. I don't like seeing games happen like that. But like I love this game. The only issue I ever had was the load times. But the story is amazing. It's some of the best Star Wars. Haven't played Journey. Left 4 Dead 2. Guys, hate me or not, I'm ascending this game. This game is no longer a normal game. This is literally grab some friends and have the best fucking time of your life. Full stop. Just like Minecraft, this is just a game that you grab your friends and you play a game, okay? Yes, it's not my favorite game of all time. Yes, it might not be considered a masterpiece to some, but it is ascended. It's that game that won't ever... It's lightning struck these games and are still hitting them. Limbo. Okay. I really liked Limbo. Except for one puzzle that ruined it for me that I had to look up because I did not understand it. It was that, if you've played the game, you know the puzzle. And for me, I'm probably going to just put it right below Isaac. Just in a great game. Haven't played. I have played, not enough. Roblox. Don't at me. Rocket League. I've put like 20 hours into this game, which means I know everything about the game, and it's a very good game. I enjoy it. Probably not as much as like Fortnite and stuff. Maybe it's a good game. I'll put it like below here. I like it. Haven't played. Is that Civ 6 or Civ 5? I can't... it's Civ 6. Trash. I'm sorry. No one can tell me otherwise. Civ 6 sucks. Haven't played enough. Wii Sports! Everyone, you can hate me again. I'm closeting this one. It's Wii Sports, guys. It's ascended. It's not a game you rank anymore. It's just one of those games that's a game that exists. Haven't played enough. But like 20 hours into the game. Still don't think I've played enough. Fallout 4 and Fallout 3 and haven't played. Okay. Where do these compare to New Vegas? Okay, Fallout 4. It's not as good. It's good, but it's not as good. Most of the stuff that you get into this game that you can do, like, longevity-wise, is the whole customizing everything. But again, I don't like its story over the other ones. And Fallout 3 for me beats, personally, it beats New Vegas for me, just because I like 3. But New Vegas is definitely better than it. So I'm going to do that. I think I need to play New Vegas more to like it. I have not ever actually completed these games, and that's not the point. But it is kind of the way. The fun thing about all 3 of these games is you can just run through them, just like Skyrim. I don't think they hit that Skyrim level of ascendancy. New Vegas is close. New Vegas is definitely close to ascending. But they are just those games that are just really fun to just run through with a new build. Yeah, like if you look at how long to beat, the main story is 27 and a half hours. And if you rush it, you can do it in like 16 hours. Okay? Like, that's cool. Fallout 3, 22 hours. If you rush it, you can do it in like 13. Fallout 4 is... if you choose Game of the Year. It's like 32 hours for main story. If you rush it, 23. Yeah. So, like, you can't really beat it in one sitting, but you could beat it, like, within a week. You know? I mean, I guess... depends on how you play games. That's like a 4-hour session every day. A 4.5-hour session every day. So... If you do it over a month, that's like an hour a day only. But if you're assuming you get like 2 hours a day, that's like 15 days. You can beat a game, so 2 weeks. It's like a 2 week game. Like sit down, beat it in 2 weeks. If you get more than that a week, it's fun. I like them, and they both they all just really do have that like. I'm skipping this one. I like it. I like the game. I like them all. Haven't played. Is this Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon? That's the Blood Dragon picture. I'm saying that that's Blood Dragon. And with Blood Dragon, I'm putting it in a good game. I don't love it. It's good. Haven't played. It's just another Counter-Strike. I'm going to put it with Counter-Strike. I don't know what this G is. Really bad. I suck at that. Don't know what Hate is. Haven't played Hitman. Haven't played. Kingdom Hearts 3! Kingdom Hearts 3! Hi, Kingdom Hearts 3. You're a bad game. I love this game. And I know it's a shit game. So what does that say to everyone else who doesn't like it? You can hate me if you're a Kingdom Hearts fan. Hate me. I love Kingdom Hearts 2. It is one of my favorite games of all time. I don't like 1 because I think it plays like trash, and I don't like 3. Well, I love 3 because it plays better than 2. But a little bit more repetitive, and I don't like that. 2 is probably the best part. I can't wait for 4. Haven't played. I haven't played enough, and it's my own fault again. I stopped playing through the story. I'm not ranking this game. Haven't played. I'm ascending it. None of you can stop me. None of you. Because this game is ascended. There's multiplayer. You can do too much with this game. You can waste all your time planting stuff. It's an ascended game. That's all I have to say. Haven't played. So, you might be questioning, why did I just put Battlefront 2 as my second favorite game of all time? Why did I put it as a masterpiece? Where am I coming from? And I'm going to explain this very easily, guys. Very easily, okay? Mondo easily, guys. Yeah, I'm going to explain it very simply, guys. Okay? Here's the thing. The story's amazing. It's quick. It's fun to play through with friends or by yourself. And then everything else is even better. Custom playing, setting all the rules, doing stupid stuff to where you have maxed out everything, making it so no one dies, making it so that everyone dies, making it so that it's one-on-one. Getting a LAN party together where you have 32 people playing 16 on 16. Amazing. All of this stuff, amazing. Everything about this game, amazing. Galactic Conquest, amazing. The ship battles, amazing. Everything, the hunt. This game is just a love letter to Star Wars. It's the best Star Wars game ever. And the remakes suck. Like this game. I'm sorry, but it's trash. Don't even at me. Super Hot. Never beat it, but played it. I'm bad at it. I think it's a good game. That's about it. Haven't played. I have played Undertale. I have. I did the pacifist run because it was spoiled for me that you need to beat the game pacifistically. Which I did. Did the perfect ending. And never do that. Literally. I spoiled it for everyone who's watching me right now because I talked about how I played it. listen carefully, kill everyone, then play through it pacifist-wise. It's worth 2 playthroughs, kill everyone, then pacifism. Doing pacifism and kill everyone, I feel too bad. I just can't. I like these characters. I don't want to kill them anymore. But it's like a masterpiece. Probably a bottom tier masterpiece in my opinion. I love that game. Pokemon. Okay. The OG Pokemon. Where am I at with the OG Pokemon? Like, they are flawed beyond belief. They are. But there's something about that flawedness that I love. Like, that's what I'm talking about when it comes to, like, the Mario Kart stuff, to circle back to that, right? Pokemon is flawed. It always has been. This one more so, because, like, they've got so many stupid stuff that happens that shouldn't happen, and so many stupid stuff that should happen that doesn't happen. Like the random glitch where you just... The 252 glitch, where every 200... You have 252... 1 out of 252 chance to just miss. Or the fact that, like, speed determines your crit. So faster Pokemon are better. I love running through this with challenges, and it's just where Pokemon is for me. I like playing through Pokemon challenge-wise and Nuzlocke-wise and all that stuff, and that's what I like about it. Animal Crossing. Haven't played. I have, but... Okay. I never beat White 2. White 2 and Black 2. There is too much stuff going on, but that's my own fault. I'm going to put this right below Emerald. This has so much stuff to do after the game, and it's so good. It did so much. Cuphead, never beat, have played, really liked the game. Where does it fall is the question. And for me, I think I'm going to put it right at the top of very good. I don't think it's a masterpiece. I think it's just a little bit too challenging for me to put any higher. Haven't played Death Stranding. Haven't played Diablo 2. Haven't played Grounded. Don't like Just Dance, but haven't played it. Haven't played... Oh, Persona 5 Platinum. I'm just going to put this right next to Persona 5. Where did I put Persona 5? Here. Right above it. Yeah. Haven't played Slide 3. Haven't played Spec Ops. Haven't played Valorant. Haven't played Crusader Kingdoms. I've played 3. Haven't played... My wife texted me. 1 second, guys. Yeah. Last of Us 2 haven't played. Oblivion! Okay, guys, can we talk about Sky Oblivion? I cannot wait for that game to come out. Oblivion hasn't hit that, like, level of, like, Skyrim-ness, but I'm gonna put it right below the Fallout games. Haven't played B. Haven't played Persona 3. Haven't played Persona 4. I've played the fighting game. Haven't played Rust. Haven't played the original. Wait, is that? Oh, that's the third. I have not beat the game. Again. But this is a masterpiece. Probably bottom tier masterpiece, but still a masterpiece. Haven't played. Hyper Dimension Neptune Rebattle. No. I haven't played enough Shovel Knight. Haven't played Kakarot. Okay, Kakarot. Okay. Samurai Warrior 4-3. Kakarot. Okay, haven't played through all this. I haven't. I'm bad. But like for me, it's like an amazing game. Maybe I'm gonna put it at the top of queue. I don't think it's amazing. Haven't played. Haven't played. I've played some of this. Yay, a game I've played a little bit of. I know there's a lot of games I haven't played. Sue me. I'll put this on like definitely an amazing game. I'd probably put it right below Persona. Yeah, I like it. Haven't played. I started playing one. Haven't played. Yeah, I started playing one. I haven't played enough. Haven't played. Will o' the Wisp. That's the first one, I think. Or is that the... I've played Blind Forest. Okay, I played the Blind Forest. Haven't played Will o' the Wisp. Haven't played enough. Haven't played Crusader Kingdoms 3. I played the tutorial, and I will already tell you, I think this game is actually probably amazing. Haven't played. Let's get rid of some of these that I haven't played. Doom. Okay. Gotta climb up the mountain of games I haven't played. And, like, okay, I get it. This game should be better than Doom. And it is. But I like 16 better, and everyone can hack me for that. So, yeah, I'm going to delete this. And here's my list. There we go, guys. My list. My game list. These are the games that I've played that I can rank. And where I put them. Let's save it, or let's download it. Save and download. I'll let download image. There we go. There we go, guys. There's my list. Sick ass list, am I right? Yeah. It's my official game list of games I've played that were on this list, okay? Like, there's a lot of games not on this list that I've played. I have to, like, make a list of games I have played and then do a tier list based off that. Like, there are games on my top 10 list that aren't here. According to this list, here was my top 10. Number one is, Wind Waker. Top 10. Number 10 is Pokemon Red and Blue. Followed by Sword and Shield. Followed by, at 9, 8 is Pokemon Black and White 2. That's 10, 9, 8, 7 is Emerald. Get past the Pokemon games, because I'm a Pokemon fan. 10, 9, 8, 7. At 6, you get Mario Galaxy 2. I love Galaxy 2. It's one of my favorites. 64, not on the list. I don't, no, wasn't there. Confuses me. Ocarina of Time was, but not 64. Bloodborne. I like Bloodborne. I wouldn't really put it on my top 10 list probably, but I do like it. Borderlands 2 is here. I like 3 better because I like the characters and the gameplay better, not the story. Ragnarok's not here. It's better than this game though. I love this game though. Battlefront 2 is at least here. I love this game. It's definitely on my top 10 list, and so is Wind Waker being my favorite game. Like, yeah. And some of my horrible games that I just don't like. But yeah, that's this random tier list of games. I've got some more time. Where is the funny stuff? Here. The funny stuff. 9 best 90s anime that get even better with age. I'll stream till 9 here. Sounds like a good plan. So we'll just do some of these CBR stuff that get even better with age. Let's see. Rurouni Kenshin. 94 episodes. Okay. Isn't this the one? Okay, 96. I was born in 96. That's cool. First 69. I'm a child. I haven't watched Rurouni Kenshin. Let me know. Should I watch it? Should I not watch it? I think there's like a lot of filler, but like you can't always trust Rurouni Kenshin. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like there's like large stints of like random filler. I don't know if like they're actually all filler. Like this is 94 episodes. This says there's 100 episodes. But like a lot of it's filler. But that's besides. But I haven't seen it. Let me know if you guys think it is. If this actually, if CBR is right here, 99 best 90s anime that get even better with age. I don't know. Maybe it's gotten better with age. Berserk. Haven't watched this one yet either. It's only 25. I should watch it. I'm trying to read it. I need to find more time. But I've been told this is a good anime. My brother loves it. He loves the Berserk manga. To ostracize myself more so than that last list, Jan, I tried 9 episodes, guy. I tried 9 episodes. And if you're going to say try the next episode, keep trying. The 3 episode limit. I got to the 9th and saw this is the most boring anime I've ever watched. Hate me if you need to. Haven't seen Great Teacher Onizuka. Apparently it's supposed to be good. It looks like a weird animation. Cowboy Bebop. Maybe I'm just the most controversial person out there. Like, at least when it comes to takes on stuff. Cowboy Bebop, I'm going to choose my words wisely here, is an amazing show that wasn't for me. Because I like shows that have a through line. A direct back-to-back through line. Not episodic shows. Not a big fan of them when it comes to anime. And for me, Cowboy Bebop did the episodic thing. I watched all the way through it. And I will still state to this time that although it is not nearly one of my favorite animes of all time, the last 2 episodes are the best, some of the best anime I have ever watched. And to like those 2 episodes, you need to watch the entire series. And it made it worth me the time. But it was one that I watched and played a game while watching. And paused the game when something cool happened. I couldn't. I got bored. I like the characters. And I like I love stories that are character driven. But there was so much lull and just like slow and then there was fast and I liked it and then it was slow and Hate me. Hate me, hate me, hate me. I've told everyone in my life, if you need someone to hate, go ahead and choose me. I won't care. Serial Experiment Lane. This is one of my old friends from high school's favorite anime. He's watched it like 30 times. I tried. I need to try it again. It's weird, and it's only 13 episodes, so I could totally sit down and watch it, like binge watch it. But it's weird, and it has that same lull that I just don't care for a lot of times. Haven't watched Initial D First Stage. Apparently it's good. Yes, I've watched the first 2 seasons of this. I'm trying to finish it. I just need to find more time to finish it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm wearing the shirt for Pete's sake, and I haven't finished it, so that's on me. That's on me. Blue Gender. Haven't seen Blue Gender. It's a horror anime, though, so I've been wanting to watch it. It's supposed to be really good. Oh, that's the 9. Yeah. I guess that's just more to add to my list of stuff to watch. But I am going to move it from videos to watch at this point, so I know what to watch. Don't do them again. Let's hit 20 most problematic anime heroes. Okay. Let's see. Okay. The first one's Porygon. Is this CBR again? Yeah, of course it is. They did the Porygon. The Pikachu's the one that did the electric shock, and they blamed Porygon. Yeah, problematic. Yeah, giving hundreds of Japanese kids seizures. Mr. Popo. Okay, I get it. It's supposed to be. Oh no, it's racist because of how Japanese people perceived black people to be. I get that. I definitely understand that point of view. But like, it is Japan. So like, that's about all I can really say on that. He's always just looked like some mystical genie to me. That's about it. Like, he just looked like a mystical genie to me. Like, that's just... You know, I mean, I can accept that it's seen as real. Like what they're saying here, parents, since he was an alien, while others saw him as a side effect of the Japanese pulp culture lack of diversity, population lack of diversity. Like, I get it. I understand the controversy behind Mr. Popo, okay? I haven't heard a lot of people really complain about it, controversial-wise. Like, Porygon's, like, the joke, right? It was not a good thing that happened, but it was really just, like, you didn't have to make that, like, the episode was the problem. Mr. Popo was in all of it, and, you know, like, I don't know people with his skin color. Onyx Black, like, he looks like an alien cartoon. So, like, yeah, I mean, I like Mr. Popo. I thought he was a good character. Endeavor, yes. Endeavor is, like, your proper controversial character, okay? Because, like, I love Endeavor. He is one of my all-time favorite characters from My Hero. I'm fully caught up anime-wise. And I love Endeavor. I understand his mistakes. Know where he's trying to lead him to. Spoilers for My Hero. Big-ass spoilers for part 6. Stop watching me for a little bit here if you don't want spoilers on that, okay? Just stop. Okay. Endeavor is just trying to be a good father now. Is it too late? Is it not too late? I think his kids are all taking it properly. Some of them just want to move on and past it. Others want to dwell on it. And others decided to move on but not forgive him. And then you have a... Well, you know, to not spoil, I guess, You know what I'm talking about. You have the one character that that is connected to Endeavor. Guys, I love Endeavor. I understand where like his controversy comes from, his problematicy, but I think they did it so well. Mikasa Ackerman, the otherwise universally beloved. What's the most device? Okay, I see. I just read that for a quick second. It's basically saying Mikasa Ackerman, like, she has this need to protect or, like, to be submissive to Eren, and because of that, she's always, like, trying to save him, and this, like, undermines the concept of Attack on Titan and female justice and needs to be equal to men. Mikasa is better than Eren until part 4, right? Like, in every sense of the word, she's a better scout. Stronger, more independent, faster, saving him constantly. They're friends. I don't think it even is like this, like, she needs to... She was saved by Eren, that's why she follows him. No, I think they just have a love relationship. Literally, they love each other. They grew up together. Like, Mikasa's a badass. Eren Yeager. Okay. Yeah, Eren Yeager is controversial. I get it. He wants to commit genocide on everyone who's wronged their people. That he's... for his friends. Yeah. He's such a good character, guys. Such a good character. But yeah, like, he's trying to commit genocide to save his friends. That's controversial. Who got into a questionable contract with the demon. However, he cannot be described in simple terms. As the Queen's guard dog, Seal was tasked to stop bad things from happening and do good. He did this by getting his hands bloody. Seal often disregarded orders, and this almost always ended in a massacre. For example, during... Yeah, you know, I will put it, he is pretty controversial. Like, he is a mass killer. But, like, this is weird. We went from seizure to race to like, family trauma to sexism to mass genocide to minor genocide. Or just mass killings. Tokyo Ghoul didn't have an easy life and turned into a half ghoul after an accident. We just changed. Yeah, I guess... Okay, you can come here. You can be on the last bit of this stream with me, okay? I guess, yeah. Like, I can get it. I haven't watched all of Tokyo Ghoul. I read a bunch of it, though. And yeah, he is. I mean, like, he's eating people. That's kind of... not contradictory. It's, problematic, yeah. That's kind of problematic. I'll give him that. Yeah. Hawks. I guessed Hawks... Oh, again... Spoiler! Yeah, yeah, like, definitely spoiler. What Hawks did to that one character. Very controversial. I'll give you that. I'll definitely give you that. Like, I, I'll give you that. I'll have to give you that, yeah. I don't know this. Yeah, okay. Again, like, he was an assassin. Gajiel Red Fox. KGL from Firebug never became a well. However, he didn't always. Um. Okay, he's the Steel Dragon guy. Gotcha. Oh, he's problematic because he's a villain who turned good. Okay, I need to see this one. Brotherhood is my favorite anime of all time, and it's my favorite manga of all time. Isn't just a fan hero, but one of the most beloved anime characters in the 2000s. Well, you can go. You can go. But one of the most. Roy was both an impressive. Oh, now you guys can't see her. Here she is. She's got to get sat down. She's getting restless. Down you go. Roy took part in the controversial Ishval. Yeah. Strange plan to exterminate the Ishval people. Yeah, but like he made up for this by going to trial and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Stray Dogs. I don't know that one. Mineta is he's the yeah, okay. Mineta is the perv. Every show has a perv. Master Roshi was a perv. That's Dragon Ball's perv, and then Dragon Ball Z and all of them, and then like Naruto had the pervy sage. Mineta's just the next perv. Like, it happens. It's not that bad. Haven't seen that one. Haven't seen that one. Haven't seen. Okay. Let's move you. I guess I can actually probably just delete this one now. Well, I'll put it over under watch, see if I can watch any of those. Watch this one. I think I missed it. Oh yeah, Crypt the Necromancer was free for a while. That one could be deleted. 10 best animes with only one season. That's cool. Let's see. Haven't seen that one. Domestic Girlfriend. I've been wanting to watch. Haven't seen it. Haven't seen that. Anohana's another one I've really been wanting to watch. Haven't had time. Haven't seen Thomas on Yuri on Ice. Haven't seen Yuri on Ice. Haven't seen Mononoke. I haven't seen Odd Taxi. This one looks good though. Plastic Memories I haven't seen. Man, I really just haven't seen enough anime, have I? I've seen anime. I've got a top 10 anime list. I could spelt that crap off for the next 17 minutes. About my favorite anime. Probably should watch more anime, to be honest. To be fair. 9 most hated anime characters. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't like her. And she gets all upset and then fucks everything up. Haven't seen... Oh, no, I have seen High School of the Dead. Not all of it. Most of it. And yes, fuck him. Haven't seen A Silent Voice. My wife could tell me if they hate her. Let me ask. I think. Waiting to hear back. We'll get her opinion on this. She knows a lot of, she watches anime when I don't. She watches more anime than me, probably. She loves anime. She probably has seen about as much as I have, but different ones, because she has different tastes. I'll wait to see what she says about that. I can't really say that. Yes! I hate this guy. I hate him with a passion. Haven't seen Rent a Girlfriend. I know about it, though. Haven't seen that one. Shao Tucker! Of course! Of course everyone hates Furry Tucker. Because he's one bad Furry Tucker. He's an awful guy. I haven't seen that. Yes! I hate this character. With a passion. That's a question for my brother, though. Does he hate Griffith more than he hates Shao Tucker? He loves both those. Berserk is his all-time favorite anime manga thing. Like, well, Attack on Titan, then Berserk. Okay? And then FMA, probably. Because he's... So, like, yeah, my wife does not hate that character, guys. So, you let me know what that means. But yeah, that's actually a good question to ask my brother. I'll get back to you guys, see what he says later. He's working still. So, definitely put that in a watch list, probably. There. Okay, the creator... Collector RPGs is getting rave reviews on Steam. It's like Pokemon. Oh yeah, I do need to check this game out. It looks good. This is games. Just drop it there for a second. Change the manga's tone. Let's see. Okay. I haven't really read a lot of manga. I've watched Hellsing Ultimate, and I love Hellsing Ultimate. I guess I'm not the right person to check out this list. I guess anyone who wants to leave a comment. Is Hellsing significantly different? Is A Silent Voice significantly different? I've heard this one significantly different. I need to read it. I liked the anime, but felt like very underwhelmed by it. Ghost in the Shell. Never read the manga. Same thing with Fruit Baskets. That's not a lot, but maybe those are ones I should really read the manga on and see what happens. I'll put that in manga. That sounds like a good idea. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be reading My Hero soon because I can't wait. Best 2000s live-action Disney movies that aren't remakes. Oh, here's a completely different list that's substantially not about anime, guys. Sky High. That's a fantastically underrated movie. Everyone take a look at it. If you haven't seen Sky High, watch it. Holes. Another one. Another just a great movie. It just is. Bridge to Terabithia. The book is better. Like, whereas Holes, and Sky doesn't have a book, but I don't think it does. Holes is not, like, it's equal to the book, if not better. Bridge to Terabithia, not better, but it's still a good movie. Maris Miracle? Oh, that's the hockey game. I have not seen that one. Or maybe I haven't. Remember the Rookie. I haven't seen the Rookie. Remember the Titans? I have. I've seen this one. I love that movie. Yes, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is the only good one out of the bunch. Actually, I love Prince Caspian. It's fun. It's a fun movie. And yes, this got Nick Cage in it. Like, Nick Cage is like freaking like... Yeah. Excuse me. But, like, I love Nick Cage, and I love that movie. Enchanted is a good movie. I've seen it. I enjoy it. The Curse of the Black Pearl is the first one. It's the best. In my opinion, when ranking the movies, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It gets worse. Constantly gets worse. Maybe 3 is better than 2, but 3 is more... like again, it hits that part. If there's parts... If you're the person who's a half-full type of guy... I'm learning that I'm a half empty, meaning like if there's problems with stuff that I don't like, it ruins it for me. Whereas other people, if there's stuff they like, it makes it better for them. Okay? For me, stuff that I don't like gets ruined. So, Curse of the Black Pearl is a great movie. There's very little bad with it. 2 has a lot of boring, repetitive, unnecessary scenes that just don't need to be there. And what they do is ruin everything. Literally everything. For me. It makes the movie boring. But there's parts in the movie that are good. Do the good way out the bad. Who knows? Best anime openings ever. Let's see if I've listened to any of these. No. Yes. Okay, my wife said, not surprised, she's a bitch, but not horrible. That's fairable. Go. I love Go by Flo. It's a great song. I haven't heard the Paradise one, the Parasite one, or... You know, yeah, haven't heard that. Gotta Catch 'Em All. I love that song. Haven't. Oh, Unravel is one of the best. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang Yo Bang Kong Minka. Haven't heard that one. Haven't heard that one. Yes, Polo Magic Madoka Magica is a great opening. Haven't heard that one. Oh, I have heard this one. This one's great, actually. Haven't heard. This one's also great. Excuse me. Ooh, big sneeze. Ooh, that Wild Drive Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. Yeah, that's a good song. Haven't heard. Haven't seen Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah. I've got a lot more of these that I gotta do. There's one last big one. It's the top 50 best GameCube games. I got 3 minutes. We'll quickly do top 10. Number 10 is Path of Radiance. If you want a turn-based strategy game, Path of Radiance is a great one. I know people can hate me on this. Just emulate them. If you've got a PC, you can or a good phone, you can emulate GameCube games. It's expensive. It's hard to play. Like, if it wasn't so expensive, you got to get a GameCube. Those are running like $100 nowadays, and the game itself is like $100. So there's $200 to play one game. And if you have a 4K TV, it won't look good on that. Emulate it. Don't hate me. If Nintendo doesn't want you to emulate stuff, they should re-release GameCube games on the Switch, so you can play them easier. Sorry. Eternal Darkness. This is a fantastic horror game. Maybe I'll stream it one day. It's just terrifying. And I don't think it's too long. How long to beat Eternal Darkness? Nah, it's like 13 and a half hours. Completionist is 3 hours, but like, yeah, if you just do main and side, you're looking at like a 15-hour game. I could stream that pretty easily. Twilight Princess. This is a great game. The Wii U version is still the best way to play it. Please port it. Please, Nintendo. As a nobody here, port this and Wind Waker to Switch. Make it a double pack or something. Sell it for $70. I'll pay. They're two great games, and I want them portably on Switch. Please, I will play the crap out of this on Switch. I just don't want to pull my Wii U out. Yes, okay. This is the first chance you had to be able to play Master Quest, and it's a great way to play Zelda. Master Quest is such a unique game. It totally turns the game upside down, and it was inspired by the Zelda mode, second quest, on the second quest for the original Zelda, which is cool. Melee, controversial opinion again here, guys. Controversial Henry. I like Melee when it came out. I can't go back and play it nowadays. It's for competitive people only. Otherwise, like, I find Brawl more fun than it. But even Brawl, like, I'll go back and play 64 because I'm more nostalgic for it. I'll go back and play Melee and just do the event mode because I'm very nostalgic for the event mode. But, like, I don't like the competitive scene here. I'll just play 4. Sorry, 4. I'll play Ultimate. Yes, this is great because it has some good games. It has Zelda 1, which is a great game. Zelda 2, which is a trash game. Does not have A Link to the Past for some unknown reason. Ocarina of Time, which is a great game. And Majora's Mask, which is a good game. Yeah. Resident Evil 4. Okay, Resident Evil 4. I will play it. I will play the original, or I'll play the remake, or something like that. Don't hate me. I just haven't played enough of it. Metroid Prime. I never beat the final boss. I was a kid. This game's great. I'm sorry, guys. This is such a good game. It is so nostalgic. But other than that, the remake, I need to get. I need to get it to play through it. Yeah, Wind Waker is my favorite game of all time. You know that. But A Thousand Year Door. Dude, like... Bruh, bruh. Like, bruh. Bruh. This game's great. This game's amazing. Like, if you haven't played this game, go play it. Emulate it. Because, again, it's like an $80 game. So, if you don't have a GameCube, it's expensive. Maybe I'll go through the other ones later. But that's the top 10. And it's 9. So, yeah, I'll end you off with the list of games that I've played that were on this random thing that I ranked. Catch you all later. This is Henry, signing off.